Making money in real estate all depends on your leads and how many leads you close. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the 5 top lead generation strategies, not only for real estate agents, but for real estate investors. This works for everyone within the real estate space, so you guys are going to want to watch the full video to hear these different strategies that not a lot of people are doing. But before we start, my name is Stefanie Kebede. I am a real estate agent and investor out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I just strive to share my journey with you guys so you guys can see exactly what I started with in the beginning of, getting my real estate license to now having my own real estate investing company, Stefanie Buys Houses, and just continuing to grow there with me, myself, as well with my partner, Skylar Plott. And I'm just excited to share, so make sure you guys stay along for my whole entire journey. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. But quick disclaimer, my company Stefanie Buys Houses has already done all of these lead generating activities because I would not share with you guys things that we haven't done already. It has helped our business tremendously with getting leads in our pipeline, so you guys definitely want to make sure you stay tuned because, like I said, not a lot of people are utilizing this, and this can help grow your business, grow your pipeline in 2023. And my goal with this video is to help as many people start generating leads in their pipeline, even if their business is literally at zero. So, the more leads you have, the more profit you're able to make once you close these deals. So with that being said, hit that like button and let's get right into it. All right, so the first one I want to touch on is door knocking. And not just door knocking, random people's houses, people in your neighborhood, or, doing all that stuff. You want to door knock someone super specific, and that is pre-foreclosures. And guys, I want to make this clear because I've been to a lot of real estate investing meetups, and I actually hosted one myself out in Lancaster, PA. And after hearing, other people's lead generating activities of what they do to generate leads in, their business, don't hear of people saying door knocking. And you want to know why? Well, people are super scared of door knocking. They're scared of rejection, of, going up to someone and knocking on the door and getting the door slammed in their face, or, just crazy things happening, right? But this is great for you, people that are watching this video, because now something that your competition isn't doing. So this is going to help you stand out from the rest. And what I recommend you do when you are door knocking these pre-foreclosures is get a door hanger. And I recommend, designing it on canva.com, and then you can take that design, sign it over to Vistaprint, and start printing all these door hangers off. So whenever you are door knocking these pre-foreclosures and they may not pick up or, open the door, then you're gonna wanna leave that door hanger there so they can always, turn back to that. And make sure you have your phone number on there. Make sure you have, information about your company and your company website as well. But when you are door knocking these pre-foreclosures, you don't wanna go up to them and, say, hey, I saw that, you're on pre-foreclosure list and, wanted to see if you need any help. No, you don't want to do it that way. You want to go up and act like, you're just walking around the area and you're a real estate investor, basically just looking to buy more properties within the area, see if they ever thought about selling. Then kind of go into the feel of things of where you can pay your their closing costs, everything like that. As a real estate investor, now for real estate agents, you're not going to want to say, you can pay for the closing costs, transfer tax, everything like that. But for the real estate agents, this is a great way to get leads and listings as well. And you can literally just go up the same approach, just like a real estate investor, and see if they were looking to sell. Because if they do want a higher price or anything like that, this is great. They may want market value, and that's where you come in. But if they want a super low price and just different things in general, let me just tell you guys, this is gonna help every spectrum of the real estate industry. All right, so go door knock pre-foreclosures. That is number 1. Now let's get with number 2. All right, so number 2 is driving for dollars, right? And some people may not know what driving for dollars is. So you're literally just driving around a neighborhood, any neighborhood you choose, and you start looking for properties that, may look in some sort of distress. So they may have boarded up windows, high grass, their mailbox may be super full, so many things that show that this property is in some distress, and you want to write down that address. And you can even door knock this property too. It most likely will be be vacant, but you know, go ahead, door knock, leave a door hanger on that property, so you know the seller may come back once or twice a week just to check in on that property, and they will see your door hanger. But when you do write this address down, you're gonna want to skip trace it on directskip.com, and it's great since you don't have to pay for your first 500 skip traces. So definitely check that out so you can do this like the most cost effective way, and you can, you know, get a whole bunch of addresses and skip trace it for free, right? So after the 500 you do have to pay, but it's not even that pricey. But you want to write those addresses down, skip trace it, then you want to cold call these sellers and basically do a script like this, you know, hey Jen, and you want to say their name. Make sure you guys aren't saying, hey, I'm looking for, you know, blah blah blah. You want to act like you are a friend. So, hey Jen, and they say, you know, yes, hey, this is Stephanie, how's it going, blah blah blah, however you want to word it. They say, hey, I'm doing, you know, pretty good, and say, hey, you know, I know this is out of the blue. Or you can say, hey, I was just driving around the area, happened to see your property on, you know, Main Street, have you ever thought about selling that one? And then they'll go into yes, or they'll go into no, and you just leave the conversation that way, right? But this is a great way, I'm telling you guys, to start getting leads this way as a real estate agent and as a real estate investor. Because as an agent, you can just list these properties, but as an investor, you could wholesale these deals, you could buy these deals, you know, fix it up, put it back on the market, or fix it up and do a burst strategy and rent it out, right? And then refinance after. So you have so many different avenues where you're coming direct to seller, and this is going to be great. And I know a lot of people know about driving for dollars, but the thing is, not a lot of people are utilizing this. So make sure you guys are utilizing these steps, these different strategies I'm talking about in 2023, so that your business can start growing. Now guys, the third lead generating strategy that people are sleeping on is cold calling absentee owners. And this is actually, guys, my favorite list to cold call. But you want to realize, like, all these investors out here, they're going super targeted on these lists. So whenever they are cold calling, or agents are cold calling, they're calling like tax delinquents, they're calling pre-foreclosures, they're calling you know what, water shutoff lists. So they're going super narrow, where if you're going broad, you have every single list in one, right? And it's more easier to get that reach. And I recommend utilizing a dialer. So batch dialer is what we use for our business, and so that you can get through these numbers as fast as possible to get these leads, you know, faster than your competition. You can use a triple line dialer like we use, and it has been great. Now, cold calling these absentee owners, you literally want to use the same script that you use for the driving for dollars one, and that will be great as well. Now let's get into number 4. So the fourth lead generating strategy that you're gonna wanna use in 2023 is posting on social media and getting loud on social media, right? So people don't understand how big, like having a personal brand is huge. And especially real estate investors above like 30 years old, real estate agents above 30. And you know the average age of a real estate agent is like 50 years old, right? And I'm sure like there's a lot of investors at that age as well, where us Gen Zs, people from like, you know, anyone watching this, right? They know that you gotta start posting on social media. There's so many people out there, so many wholesalers, so many different things, you know, sellers just watching your content, buyers watching your content, that they may want to sell to you, they may want to purchase off of you, or you know, different things like that. And when they see your name on social media, they follow you, they trust you, and you know, they build that like to you. They trust you, and they'll do business with you, right? So people don't, like, they underestimate social media, right? Like, and it's a good thing, you know, like I'm happy people, you know, keep underestimating it, because I'll continue to, you know, post on there and be consistent with that and help grow our business, me and Skylar's business, Stephanie Buys Houses, where if people are sleeping on it, that's fine, you know? I just want to make sure you aren't sleeping on it. Like, you have to do it to be able to help grow your business, and you know, to be able to help grow your business and get your name out there. Because what the sellers typically do, you know, whenever they, you know, hear about a company that calls, or you know, something happens or whatever it is, they're like, what's your website, what's your you know, your company name? They want to look you up, they want to see if you're on Google, they want to see if you have a legit company, a legit website. They're going to look you up on your social media platforms to see if you're on there, because that's what companies are doing nowadays, and that's what you need to be doing nowadays, and getting loud. Tell people that you are buying houses. Tell people that you're a real estate agent, you're selling, or you're listing houses. Get loud on social media, and don't just post photo content. Start posting video content, because that is what attracts people to you. You know, they can kind of see, they can, you know, see how you are, and it's, guys, let me just say, it's a game changer. And if you're not doing it, I'm sorry, your business, I don't know if it's going anywhere in 2023, but definitely start posting on social media. And the fifth and final lead generating activity, guys, this is definitely the best one by far. Me and Skylar have been utilizing this in our business, and man, we literally just got a really good lead 2 weeks ago, and we already got this deal under contract. So I'm super excited about this one, but make sure you guys hit that like button before I say it, and that is probates, right? And people may wonder, what is a probate? And that is basically when, you know, a family member passes away, and then the property goes into the probate process, you know, to see like who's on the will and everything like that, and the attorney will, you know, separate the assets between the family members. And typically with probate, there's that statistics where whenever the property goes in probate, I think 80%, or I can't remember exactly what it said, but they're most likely going to sell in that first year. So if you're the first person reaching out to them, you know, once they hit that process, then that is phenomenal, because they're gonna, you know, you stay connected with them, they're gonna basically sell to you. You know, you just have to build that good relationship, that good rapport with them. And it is a tough one, just because you do have to be more, not laid back, but more in tune with the seller's emotions, because like I said, someone passed away recently within their family, and it's a tough time they're going through. You just want to build that rapport, that really good rapport, that relationship with the seller, with their family. And it's a great way to be able to step in and help, not just get a property, but help them, you know, with a solution, and provide them with a solution of selling their house if they need it sold, or, you know, buying their house as an investor and being able to pay for their closing costs or their transfer tax. And guys, you can get these leads from your county records. So just literally type in whatever county you're in. You can type in probate or the register of wills. You can also go down to the county courthouse and ask them for it. Now, some counties will not give it to you, but some, it is public information, so that is great as well. But guys, don't sleep on probates, right? Like, this is definitely, like I said, it's the best for us. Like, we've been really utilizing it. We've been going hard with probates, and I'm excited to go even harder with it in 2023. So I hope this video helped you guys in any way. Please give this video a thumbs up. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed if you want more content like this, getting more information, and comment down below any other ideas you have or any questions you may have. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.